Auntie, your hands have magic. These pancakes are so delicious. You sitting at the dining table, happily eating the pancakes your mom's friend had made. The kitchen smelled warm and sweet. She laughed softly, clearly pleased. There is plenty, eat as much as you want. You nodded, already reaching for another piece. Footsteps echoed from the hallway. He walked in, looking freshly awake, hair slightly messy, still half in his comfort zone. He pulled out a chair and said, "Good morning, Ma." "Good morning," she replied, then added warmly, "Wish wine too." He did not respond. He simply picked up his fork and started eating, as if you were not even there. You raised an eyebrow. "It's fine. I don't need his wishes. I already have enough people wishing me." He finally looked at you, glaring slightly. You squinted your eyes back at him, making a dramatic face on purpose. "Ma, I'm leaving. Bye." He leaned down and kissed his mom cheek before grabbing his keys. You watched him, still as soon as he left, you turned to her. "How can he be like that, Auntie? So rude." She smiled knowingly. "He's not, dear. He's actually a very good child." "Yeah, yeah," you said with a playful eye roll. Taking your plate, you moved to the sofa and turned on the TV, pretending not to care at all. By evening, nothing really happened. You stayed curled up on the sofa, switching channels again and again, doing a little bit of study only because your books seemed to be missing you too much. Somewhere between boardroom and silent, you dozed off in your bed. When you woke up, you stretched and muttered, "This is one hell of a boring day." You walked to the window outside. Birds were flying back to their nest, the sky slowly turning orange as the sun dipped low. It felt calm. Suddenly, a voice broke the silence. "Wine, I'm going to the market to buy groceries for dinner." Your brain clicked instantly. Market, outside, human interaction. "I want to come too," you blurted out, already running downstairs. That was fast. Auntie, laughing slightly, tapped your hat. You grinned. An hour and a half later, you both returned with bags full of vegetables, spices, and packets. Your arms were tired. "Wine, go take shower. I will start preparing dinner." "You look tired. I will help you in the kitchen." "No, no. And you know I love cooking. It makes me happy to cook for my childs. Go." You smiled and went straight to the bathroom, only to realize there was no towel. "I will ask Auntie," you thought, then paused. His room was the nearest. "It's fine. I will just take one quickly." You opened his bedroom door and froze. The room felt like black magic in the best way. Black and grey everywhere, clean, sharp, calm. The lighting was soft, almost dangerous. For a second, you forgot why you were there. Shaking your head, you brushed the thought aside and quietly walked toward his bathroom. You opened the door slightly, eyes going straight to the towel shelf, and then you heard it, the sound of running water. Your breath hitched. He's in the shower. Through the foggy glass door, you could see his blurred figure. Your breath hitched, and for a second you forgot how to move. You did not mean to stare, but you could not look away either. The sound of the shower suddenly stopped. What are you doing here? You turned around so fast your heart almost jumped out of your chest. I am sorry. I swear I did not see anything. I just came to take a towel. You rushed toward the door, trying to leave, but you were not fast enough. He stopped you, one hand pressing the door shut. He stepped closer, his voice low. Don't you know you are not supposed to come into someone's room without permission? I'm sorry. He chuckled softly, the sound sending a strange flutter through your chest. His eyes locked onto yours, intense and unreadable. Did not like what you saw? No, I did not. You said quickly, turning your face to the other side. Then, should I give you a proper look this time? You will like it. Your face burned red, heat rushing straight to your ears. You were crazy. For the first time, you heard him speak like this. Voice was low and teasing, a slight smirk on his lips, and something different in his eyes. Intense. He stepped even closer for a second, close enough for you to feel his presence entirely. What are you doing? He whispered nervously. Without answering, he reached past you, gripped the towel, and held it out. Here, thank you. As you rushed past him, he spoke again, voice calm but amused. Careful next time. You might not escape this easily. You did not look back, heart racing, towel clutched tightly. Wine, sit. Food is ready, she said cheerfully. You nodded and quickly took a sip, keeping your eyes glued to the table. Your hair still slightly damp, the smell of soap clinging to you, and your mind was a complete mess. Then he walked in, fresh clothes, slightly messy hair, calm faces, as if nothing happened. He pulled out the chair opposite you and sat down lazily. The moment his eyes met yours, his lips twitched like he was holding back a smile. You looked away instantly. Eat properly, both of you, she said, serving curry. Wine helped me so much today. Poor girl must be tired. She does seem busy today. You shoot him a glare. At least I don't scare guests in my house. You muttered under your breath. He raised an eyebrow. Guests should knock. Your fork paused mid. You both fight like this already. Looks like siblings. Both of you spoke at the same time. No. Silence. Auntie blinked then, laughed even harder. Okay, okay, eat before food gets cold. Dinner continued with Auntie chatting happily. You focused on your plate, cheeks warm, but you could feel his eyes on you, slow and unreadable. No matter how busy you tried to keep yourself, his voice, his closeness, the way your heart reacted, everything stayed. You shied softly, hugging the cushion. Why would he ever like me? He must already have a beautiful girlfriend. He's mature and honestly very rude. The house felt unusually quiet today. Auntie had gone to her mother's place and said she would return after 2 days. Careful, Mr. John. You rushed forward. What happened to him? There was an office party today. I think he drank a little too much. Why drink if you can't handle it? Claudio said politely, "Thank you, sir." In sleep, his face looked so different, soft, innocent. He murmured, "Water." Realizing he was thirsty, you brought a glass of water. Very gently, you lifted his head and held the glass to his lips. Then suddenly, he hid his face against your stomach. You froze. Hey, get up, go to your bed. He opened his eyes slightly and smiled. You look pretty, my love. Your heart skipped, love. You whispered, shocked. Before you could react, he pulled you down onto the sofa with him. You have no idea how much I love you. How long will it take for you to understand how much I like you? Could not say a single word. Then he shifted, pulling you gently against his chest, holding you there, as if that was the most natural thing in the world. And just like that, he had fallen asleep, and you stayed there trapped between his arms. You whispered to whisper, barely breathing. What just happened? In the morning, you woke up feeling something heavy. You opened your eyes and froze. His eyes is very close to yours. Last night incident came rushing back to you. You did not even remember when you had fallen asleep. Oh no, my head, you thought. I need coffee. You carefully get up from the sofa and straight to the kitchen. As the water started boiling, your thoughts wandered again. Why would he love me? Maybe he was too drunk and thought I was his girlfriend. Why am I even thinking about this? You poured milk into the coffee and sighed. He will forget everything, you told yourself. Suddenly, two warm hands wrapped around you from behind. Good morning. You jumped out of his hold. Whoa. I made coffee. Take your cup. Trying to act normal. So, how long will you take? You instantly spat the coffee onto the floor. Hey, what's wrong with you? He said, trying not to laugh, clearly amused by your expression. Sorry, I remember everything. Your eyes widened. I remember what I said last night, and you still have not answered me. Are you kidding me? You blurted out. You don't even have a girlfriend? I mean, look at you. You are so. You stopped suddenly, realizing what you are about to say. So beautiful, he asked with a smirk. No, you are rude, and you talked very angrily with me. His face fell a little. He gently held your hand. I am bad at expressing my feelings, he said honestly. I thought if I talked like that, you'd at least respond. During the first week, you completely ignored me. You remember? You were weird. He looked into her eyes deeply. The hard, cold version of me is for the world, and this soft side is only for you and my mom. You smiled.